And it's Pete J.
And Pete J, we are back in Dallas, Texas, at the Corral in front of these home Texas fans. And this is the first ever home playoff game at the Corral. The Ramblers are in the second game of the conference semifinals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunate result in the first one, but the Ramblers know they could take this one, force a game 3, and it's a whole new ball game. So they got to take care of business tonight. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, we've lost I think 3 straight to get to this point. This team's beat us 3 straight. So we were talking before the mics are on that this is, it's a situation we normally get a win after a little while. We usually slide more than 3 games.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the biggest complaints that I know I've had, I think Tom's voiced the same frustration, is the Ramblers seem to win one, lose one, win one, lose one. So lack of consistency. But if that holds true, then they lost the first one. They should win this one.
That's true. So we're hoping this team here can put it up and get past these Sawteeth and give them their first loss to the playoffs and get our first playoff win in franchise history at home. That'd be great.
That would be.
Tell you a little bit about that last game. The whole game wasn't terrible. It was the 2 terrible chunks as usual. It's the thing we've seen all season. Something we got to fix before next season, or preferably now. It was the top of the second when Noah McLean got us on the board first. He's at the plate versus lefty southpaw and hits a left field home run, making it 1-0 off the foul pole. And I thought, okay, there's the long ball. It's good we got on first. We always like to do that. And then it was going to be 3 innings later after some real tough defensive ball back and forth in the top of the 5th. Kid Paul hits the ball in the left center field, gets a double, scores 2 runs on this RBI, puts us out 3-0. And normally that's a comfortable lead for any team, but we knew we'd have to worry. The bottom of the next side, they start coming back. Bottom of 5th, Evan Chukov versus Lad Bradwick, and Chukov gets a center field RBI, making it 3-1. You could feel the tension, like something was coming up, and still same side after that. Trips gets a left field sacrifice fly, making it 3-2. It's just a 1-run game, and then we're decided, okay, we're going to take the pitcher out. We know what's coming, so we're going to put in Borreliable, and then it was Sturdy Woodman versus Borreliable, still this bottom of the 5th, getting those multiple runs. Center field 2-run RBI, and in that 1 inning they score 4 runs, come from behind. We get 4 unanswered, and then it's the bottom of the 8th. John Renero, it's a right field 2-run triple RBI, making it 3-6. They tack on another one, still the same side because they got to do a multiple in 1 inning. Jude Benitez gets an RBI, makes it 3-7. Finally, we score again one more time, top of the 9th. Kid Paul versus Split Seamerson. Kid Paul cracks a center field home run, making it 4-7. So well, no, it's not our only 2 scores. We got a couple, but we got 2 home runs. That wasn't bad.
Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, we showed a little strength, especially since I don't think that the Sawteeth went deep, did they?
No.
I was going to say, for a power hitting team, the Ramblers kept them inside the ballpark. Ramblers, on the other hand, showing some power at the plate. So yeah, and to be quite honest with you, if you watch the game, the Ramblers were consistently hitting, constantly getting guys on base. If this team has to do anything in the offseason, it's going to be to look for some clutch players, some RBI heroes, because they can get guys on base. They just don't seem to be able to get them around.
Yeah.
And that killed them, because I think in every inning, the Ramblers had base runners, usually with no out, 1 out, no outs, and wound up walking off the field with nothing to show for it. That's what's got to stop. They got to start bringing in those runs.
Yeah, I know you and I are going to have to hit the golf course in the offseason to do some talk and figure out what we need to do. Finally, top of the 9th, Evan Montez versus Maximo Primo, and Evan Montez is going to ground out the double play, of course, to second, and we had a 4-7. Now, it's a 3-run loss. Like you said, we out-hit them. Also, oddly enough, with the 7 runs, that's the 3 times we played them this season. That was the least. We held them to the least amount of runs. 7 was the least they've scored against us this whole year.
Yeah, and Lad Bradwick came out and looked really good in the early going, and like you say, they wind up getting to him in 1 inning, and then they get to who was it? Was it Leland Bull or Reliable? They got to him as well. Just 1 inning, but the Ramblers had twice as many hits as them going into those innings, and then it's like Tom says, and he alludes to it. He pulls his hair out because it's 1 or 2 innings. And it's like we outplay them the other 6, 7, 8 innings, and it's only 1 or 2 innings, and they beat us. And it's like, what can you do to stop those 2 innings? And that we just cannot seem to figure out defensively what to do.
We got to spread the offense out a little, I think.
Right.
Anyway, here we are, conference semifinals, game 2 of 3. It's a do or die situation for the Ramblers. The winning team needs to win the best 2 out of 3 here. So the Sawteeth need just one more. They're 1-0 on the season. On the playoffs, Ramblers are 0-1. So we need to win 2 straight if we want to go the next round. It's a tall order, but it's doable. The Sawteeth are going to be putting their second string starter on the mound, Fabio Fabulo, the left-hander, the southpaw, known mostly for his accuracy, really good accuracy, above average velocity, and pretty good junk. He's got an elite fork pitch, so no easy pitcher to go against. Looks a lot like Charlie Best. He's got no. This is his first pitching in the playoffs. Boy, that was a lot of jumbled words.
Yeah, and the notable players backing him up is Benitez, the left fielder. I can't remember his first name.
Jude.
But Jude Benitez. I was going to say, yeah, Jude Benitez, the left fielder. He's locked in. He's got good power, better than average ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .750 after 1 game in the playoffs with no home run. Slash trips the center fielder, though. He's tense right now, Tom. He's got about average power, but he's got good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base paths. He's got no batting average and no home runs through 1 game. And then Bronco, the right fielder, he's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .250 with no home runs.
Yeah, it was a funny thing before last game. We were saying there was a couple of their batters that we really had to watch out for because they put up most of it, and I think it was Slash Trips and if I want to say, I forget who the other one. I don't know if it's DP Turner, whoever it is. We held them off, no hits. Everyone else hit.
Yeah.
It was like the team responded when we put pressure on those 2 guys. Everyone else stepped up, and that's looks like a championship team. Our Rambler's going to put the right-hander Heidi Mabettes on the mound. Heidi Mabettes let go by the Nemesis late season, got picked up by the Ramblers very late. A pretty good signing for her. Good amount of money. She plays 1 game at the Corral and pitches just more than an inning, gets hit in the midsection, out injured. She's finally back from injury. She's going to play her 2nd game again here at the Corral. First ever home appearance for this team in the playoffs. So no pressure. Again, we hope to see a lot better from her. Heck, if we see 5 innings of play, that'll be better than the last one. She's got an elite slider and no record.
Yeah, I'm backing her up. Swindle, he's the left fielder. He's locked. Locked in. He's locked in. He's got good power. He's got very good ability to connect at home plate, better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .800 with no home runs after 1 game. Kid Paul is also locked in. He's out there in right field. He's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, better than average speed, actually good speed on the base paths. He's also hitting .800 with 1 home run. And then, of course, Noah McLean, the shortstop, he's also locked in. Better than average power. Good ability to connect at home plate and less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 1 with 1 home run.
Yeah, and he didn't bat just once.
He got a hit. Yeah, he got a hit every time he was up in the last game. So
yeah, that shows
he's playing really well.
That shows you those 3. The kind of hitting night we had. We just couldn't get the RBIs. So, if we get them at the right time in this game, we could really do something. Okay, let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. Gonna look a little something like this. Starting things off at left field, the locked in Swindle Heath. Behind him at third base, Spray Bellamy is gonna bat 2nd. Batting 3rd, we got Maximiliano LeBlanc. Unless we want to play. Oh no, looks like Ken Bernal's DH. Okay, he'll catch. Kid Paul's gonna be in right field, bat cleanup. And he's locked in. Also locked in, Noah McLean at shortstop. Like we said, he will bat 5th. Batting 6th, Kenny Bernal, the designated hitter. Batting 7th, Hector Clements at first base. At center field, you got Corbin Huerta, but he's tense. If I look for Linda Hand could play out there. So could Buck Daniel. Want to switch up a little?
Sure. I think. How did? Do you remember what Buck did in the last game?
I can put. Well, hold on. So Linda Hand's gonna play center field. Evan Montez at second base is also. He's also tense. Okay, so I needed to get Emilio Doya. All right, so that leaves Buck Daniel on the pool on the. You want to have Linda Hand or Buck Daniel? It's up to you.
I think
she's
we go
faster and she's got a good arm.
Let's go with Linda Hand. Yeah, let's go with Linda Hand.
Okay. All right. So then finally, if you, that's a lot of information there. So, all right, yeah. So we got Linda Hand batting 8th at center field. Amelia Doya second base batting 9th, and Heidi Mabettes on the mound. Like we said, she's gonna throw the 4-finger, mix up the curveball, slider, and a changeup. Pete, could you try and give us a lineup for those Sawteeth right here?
I certainly will. Leading off is going to be Bronco, the designated hitter. Batting second, Jude Benitez, the left fielder. He's locked in. Hackliner, the third baseman, will bat third. Sturdy Woodman over at first base. He'll pick up the bat and bat 4/Trips. The center fielder will bat 5th. Johnny Baggs out there in right field will bat 6th. Renero over at shortstop will bat 7th. D.P. Turner, the second baseman, will bat 8th. And then Chuckoff, the catcher, will bat 9th. And then Fabulo will be taking the bump on the pitcher's mound. Welcome to Dallas, folks, for the first postseason play. Everybody's excited to meet out at home plate. Lester Bronco, Jude Benitez, Hackliner going to get a first look at Heidi Mabettes, who's making only her second start as a Dallas Rambler. Mm-hmm. Let's hope this one goes better for her than the first one did.
Yes, sir.
Lester Bronco, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's known as a tough out around the league. He's hitting .250 in the playoffs with no home runs and no RBIs. All
right, with the pressure way up already in the top of the first, Heidi Mabettes gets her first signal from Maximiliano Blanc, winds up and throws, and game 2 is underway, Pete. The first pitch is a ball outside. 1-0 the count to a real good contact hitter in Lester Bronco. Second pitch up and in, misses ball 2. 2 quick balls looking for her first playoff strike. The wind up the toss. There's the strike. I don't want to repeat what that fan said. 2 balls, 1 strike to Lester Bronco, hitting .250 in the playoffs. Fouls that back off the fence, and we're even now 2-2. Fifth pitch going to decide things here. Hard liner, first base line, Souvenir. A lot of San Jose fans made their way down here, but more Texas fans on hand, Pete. There's a hard liner, third base line. The infield is going to... Oops, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Outfield's going deep. Oh, and the infield... Oh, Adoya tries to slide for it, can't get it. The outfield went deep on accident. The infield was supposed to go the corners. But, all right, that's a clean single on first base. Pete, we're looking for that double play ball. It's going to bring in Jude Benitez. He's hitting .750 in these playoffs with an RBI. He's got a faster than average runner at first base with the pressure up. We'll see if he ends up going. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. A big cheer from the fans here as they're hoping to see Heidi Mabettes get our first strikeout. Oh, that breaker just misses high. The fans react with every pitch. 1-1. Hard liner to left field, thankfully. Just foul. That would have been multiple bases. 1-2 now to Jude Benitez. Oh, hard liner, first base line. A foul ball again. Still 1-2. Heidi Mabettes going to throw her 12th pitch to the second batter for the Sawteeth. Oh, misses just inside. Now we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. There it is, strike 3 right down the pipe. I don't know why he didn't swing at that, Pete. I guess he was anticipating something else. And that's going to bring in Hackliner, the A- ranked third base shortstop, hitting .500 in these here playoffs. Again, a fast runner at first base. A double play would get us out of it. The pressure's coming down just a little bit. Heidi Mabettes throws to Hector Clemens at first. Gets a runner in the dirt. Probably a good thought. Let him know we're thinking about him. Check, swing, strike 1 right in there. Safety off. Top of the first, no score here. On a beautiful afternoon in Dallas, Texas. Hard liner on the ground. A diving. No McLean can't get to. Or Adoya, whoever's playing shortstop for us. I think it's no McLean. And that's going to be another single. We got 2 on. That's okay. And it's going to be Sturdy Woodman now also hitting .500 in the playoffs. 2 RBIs. Runners at first and second. 1 out. We need a double play now or a strikeout. Heidi Mabettes, I think 1K in the playoffs. First one right in for strike. Now safety off to a big hitter. We know Sturdy Woodman well. First baseman for the Sawteeth. Up and away. Misses ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Heidi Mabettes cool so far. 18th pitch though. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 19. She's going to throw 20 pitches in the first inning. 1-2. Fouled back up here. Still 1-2. Here comes that 20th pitch now. The wind up, the release. Got a little bit of a sidearm spin to it. That's fouled back as well behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, that's another K. That's good so far. But she's already pitched a lot of pitches. Now the pressure comes back up.
Yeah.
Slash trips a bad ball hitter to rally starter, the center fielder for the Sawteeth. But he's tense, though. 2 on, 2 out. Pressure way up in the 22nd pitch just thrown in the first inning. 0-1. The count to Slash trips. Foul ball first base line. 0-2. Got him in a hole. Getting out on a K would be nice. That's on the ground to No McLean. He's going to pick it up, make the easy throw over to first base and get it out. Pete, 3 up, and then no score. That's good. We held him to 2 hits.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the first. Like Tommy said, no score. Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy, and Maximiliano LeBlanc get a first look at Fabio Fabulo, who's got no ERA so far in the playoffs. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting 800 in the playoffs with no home runs, no RBIs. First pitch, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Swindle. There's a hot smash. That's, a diving sturdy Woodman. And then the flip to the Fabulo, who was covering first for the out. So 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, well, he was upset with himself, was Swindle Heath. He really wanted to get on. Spray Bellamy's hitting 200 in the playoffs. Takes the first pitch low off the plate. Good eye. Mid-pressure situation, 1-0. 2 quick balls, looking for his first strike. 5th pitch by Fabulo. Right in there, liner past the mound, and that's going to be the Ramblers' first hit. Pete, we got him on first base with 1 out, and let's get some scoring going here, Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting 600 in the playoffs with no home runs, no RBIs, 1 on with 1 out. First pitch to LeBlanc is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a rip foul along the third baseline. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that's going to split second base and first and wind up in right field for a clean single. So 2 on now with 1 out, and in steps Kid Paul. We've seen this before, Tommy.
Yeah, we got to get these runners around, Pete. Kid Paul, really big, huge power. 800 in the playoffs right now. Pressure climbing up. Takes the first one up, and then ball 1. 1-0 the count. We just don't want the double play. That one in there for strike. Now the safety's off to a real dangerous hitter in Kid Paul, the right fielder. Takes 2 quick strikes. Now he's in the hole. 1 more for the strikeout. Up high, check swing. Way to pull it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 13th pitch. Swings at a bad pitch inside and gets the K.
God. No McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit. Favors a low pitch. He's batting 1 with a home run and an RBI. Not a lot of speed over at first base in the form of Maximiliano LeBlanc. Did he hurt himself on his run down to first?
It's possible.
That's ripped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now with runners at first and second. That's low, ball 2. 2-1 to No McLean. There's a rip that's going to go foul along the left field line. Even it up again at 2-2. There's a shot that's going to get into center field, and Spray Bellamy is going to come in. Spray Bellamy is going to come around, score, making it 1-0 Ramblers, and in steps Ken Bernal.
All right, Ramblers. Kenny Bernal now at the has to back out of the way of that one. Hits his first at bat in the playoffs. He's got no first at this Dallas native here. First playoff game at home in Dallas. DH takes that pitch of a strike. Even 1 apiece now. Safety off. Mid pressure situation. Runners at first and second. Liner on the ground, but that's going to be Ranero over to first for the 3rd out.
Yep, but we're going to go into the top of the second. This Ramblers 1, Sawteeth 0. Johnny Baggs, John Ranero, and DP Turner going to get a first look at Heidi Mabettes, who racked up 24 pitches but 2 strikeouts and gave up 2 hits in her half of the first inning. Johnny Baggs, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's a clutch player, hitting .250 with no home runs, no RBIs. Ramblers on top 1-0 early. That's fouled back over the backstop, out of play, strike 1. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mabettes needs a couple of short innings to kind of get her back into
Get over. Oh.
Linda Hand went for the dive. Unfortunately, it just didn't get there. So a deep fly ball to right center field winds up with a double for Johnny Bags. So 1 out with no outs. Johnny Rennero, the shortstop, comes in. He's neutral and fit. He's got bad jumps and a big hack. He's hitting .250 with 2 RBIs. First pitch to Rennero's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Very quickly, John Rennero is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Oh, that's the low. Ball 1. Rennero almost went for it, but he was able to hold up. 1 and 2. There's
How
a
did he
fly
connect
ball
on that?
into right field, and
Oh no, man!
Yep. He missed it. He missed it, and so that's a single to right field. Runners at the corners now with no outs. In steps DP Turner. DP Turner hitting cannon arm and a dive wizard hitting .250. No home runs, no RBIs. I don't know what happened there, but first pitch to Turner's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. DP Turner now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. There's a roller, and that's going to get to.
Oh.
Couldn't get the force at second, but they were able to get the force out at first, and the score is tied. The runner from third was able to score. So 1-1. Evan Chuckoff, the catcher, steps in. Chuckoff is a first pitch slayer. He's hitting .500 on the playoffs with 1 RBI. Score is knotted up 1-1 in the top of the second. First pitch to Chuckoff is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh.
That's outside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So we're going to miss strike 2. Chuckoff now behind the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we had a miss strike 3. Down goes Chuckoff. So runner at second base with 2 outs. In steps Lester Bronco, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a tough out. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Bronco hitting .400 in the playoffs. Runner at second base with 2 outs. But the runner at second, I believe it's Rennero, has bad jumps. First pitch is fouled off into the dugout along the third base line. Strike 1. That's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Mabettes throwing her 45th first pitch. That's popped up into left field, and Swindle Heath is there, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So the Sawteeth put 1 on the board. We're going to head into the bottom of the second, knotted up at 1. Hector Clements, Linda Hand, and Emilio Aiduya going to get a first look at Fabio Fabulo, who threw 21 pitches with a strikeout, gave up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 9.0. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got magic hands. He's hitting .400 in the playoffs. First pitch to Clements over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls in a strike. Clements playing first base for the Ramblers tonight. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's fouled off into the backstop. 1 and 2 now to Clements. There's a roller to second base, and DP Turner will pick it up, make the throw to first to retire Clements. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Linda Hand.
All right, Linda, let's do it. Her first at bat, the playoffs. First with pitch, right? And then it's our first strike. 0 in the count. Yeah, they're going to go for the strikes, and then we're going to swing at bad pitches, and then they're going to. No, okay, let's get in this. 1-1 now. Outside. There's one. A liner to first base. Diving stop by Sturdy Woodman. But he's going to get that. Linda Hand's going to hold it first. It's a single, not a clean single, but it's a single, Pete.
Yeah, hard hit, line drive, gets around base. Emilio Aiduya, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit, favors the outside pitch. This is his first appearance in the playoffs. First pitch over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1.
Really?
That's in there for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Throw over to first, and Linda Hand is back. Throw over to first, and Linda Hand is back. And Linda Hand's off with the pitch, and she's going to get thrown out. Yeah, that's low ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's fouled straight back into the backstop. 2 and 2. He'll get another pitch. That's inside ball 3. 3 and 2 now. That's fouled off. Emilio Aiduya taking some pitches here. That's popped up on the infield to the first baseman. The first baseman's calling for it, and he makes the catch. Woodman will make the catch for the third out. So we're going into the top of the third. It is Sawteeth 1 run on 4 hits. Ramblers 1 run on 4 hits. Jude Meditez 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Heckliner 1 for 1, and Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Heidi Mabettes at 41 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits.
It's a close game, Pete. It's a close game. We got to keep that defense up and eventually get that offense going. Pressure climbing up here. 42nd pitch by Heidi Mabettes to start the inning. Check swing strike 1 in there. Safety off now to Jude Benitez. 600 hitting in the with 1 RBI in these playoffs. Hard foul back off the net or the fence. We're 0-2 now. High and in. Nobody's swinging at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 45th pitch coming now. The windup toss right past the mound into first in center field. That's going to be starting things off with a single. 1 on, no out. Heckliner now his turn, 1 for 1 with a single in this here game. He's got a faster than average runner at first base. The pressure climbing up now. Sawteeth looking to get back on top. That one in there for a strike. 0-1. A safety off to the third baseman. Huge first baseman. Big pickup by this team late season. 1 ball, 1 strike. She goes over to first base. Hector Clemens not there in time to make the tag, but a good move. 1-1 here at strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is where all the problems happen. Can't convert on these. Goes back to first base. Gets him in the dirt. But it's really tough to strike out these Sawteeth. Slider. Diving attempt by Hector Clemens to the foul ball first base line. Still 1-2. 50th pitch in the 3rd inning. Breaker foul, third base line towards his own dugout. Still 1-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Gets another. I think it's her 2nd K of the day. That's good, Pete. Sturdy Woodman now 0 for 1. Runner at first base, double play, gets us out of it. Gets us out quick and gets Heidi Mabettes a rest. First breaker right in for strike. Going count. Sturdy Woodman durable. Pop up, first base line, nobody near it. That's going to be foul about 2nd row. Souvenir. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing at a horrible pitch inside. Defensive fouls it back. Still 0-2. Breaker misses just low and out. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaker fouled back first base line. And it's batting practice. There goes the runner. Spray Bellamy's going to. Oh, he could have got the double play. And he went to first instead, Pete. Well,
I don't know if he could have because the runner was off with the pitch. I think it was halfway. He was almost all the way to second by the time it was fielded.
All right. Well, we got 2 out now. We need 1 more. We got to run in scoring position. We got to get past him here, and that's a strike. The him is slash trips. Still tense. Rally started bad ball hitter. Fouled back first base line. 0-2. Another KB grade on her 60th pitch. She's breathing a little heavy. Gets her signal from Max LeBlanc. Nods, winds up, throws. Fly ball to right center field, going deep. Kid Paul back there. Caught at the water, right in front of the wall by Linda Hand. Wow, that was close.
Yes, sir. We're going into the bottom of the 3rd. Still knotted at 1. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Spray Bellamy 1 for 1. And Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 1. Fabulo 36 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 4.50. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, 0 for 1 tonight, hitting 667 in the playoffs.
37th pitch by Fabulo to start the 3rd inning. High and up, nobody's swinging. Ball 1. 1 to the count. Still mid-pressure situation. That one's in there. Late swing. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High pitch, fouls it back. 1-2. Got him in a hole. Breaker inside, fouls it back. 1-2. It's got him swinging defensively. Breaker on the ground, straight to Sturdy Woodman at first base. He's going to run that one down himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Ray Bellamy, the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a single today. Today. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 3rd. Score all knotted up at 1. First pitch is inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Spray. That's inside ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. The big hack is in effect. Allen's fouled straight back into the backstop. 2-1. There's a roller to the shortstop, Renero. He'll pick it up, make the throw to second for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc. He is strained.
Oh, wow. Is he? Okay. Yeah, but gosh. So we're going to need to Yeah, okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Pull him out.
All right.
Man.
We're gonna do a position swap because we need Kenny Bernal to take over at catcher, right?
Well, I think Johnny Contreras also plays it, but I mean it's
okay. I can substitute Johnny Contreras. Johnny Contreras.
Yeah, the tough part here is, man, we're hitting the ball, we're hitting them straight to their players again, you know.
Yeah.
Max LeBlanc coming out, he must have hurt himself running to first earlier. It's a shame because he's hitting 667 in the playoffs. You know he's not going to want to sit. Johnny Contreras, though, Waco Texan, excited to get his first at bat here. He's got no average, no home runs, no RBIs, mostly knows power hitter. He's going to pinch hit for Max LeBlanc and end up taking over duties behind the plate. First pitch to him, right there for strike, 96 miles an hour, on the count. Second one inside, good patience so far at the plate. Way to watch those balls go by. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly past the mound, skips, but right in the glove of Ranero. Again, it's just
what
we can't get it past the infield, Pete.
It doesn't go anywhere. You hit it and it goes nowhere. We're going into the top of the fourth, all knotted at 1. Johnny Bags 1 for 1 with a double. John Ranero 1 for 1, and DP Turner 0 for 1. Heidi Mabettes at 60 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. 60 pitches in the fourth inning?
Yeah.
Johnny Bags, the right fielder's neutral and fit clutch. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Top of the fourth, and Heidi Mabettes throwing her 61st pitch. She's got about 9 pitches left before she starts skating thin ice.
Right.
Whoa.
Johnny's seen that ready there.
By Contreras. Yeah. Johnny Contreras. Welcome to the game, partner. First pitch is a ball. That one's in there for a called strike. 1-1 now to Johnny Bags, the Sawteeth right fielder. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the fourth. Game knotted at 1. There's a roller that's going to get to Noah McLean. He's going to pick it up and make the throw to first to get Johnny Bags. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Johnny Ranero, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the fourth. Mabettes with 4 Ks on the day. He's giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run. First pitch to Ranero's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
I thought that was going to make it.
There's a high fly ball into right field. And Kid Paul is there. He calls for it, makes the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps DP Turner. Turner, the Sawteeth second baseman's 0 for 1 today with an RBI. Nobody on, 2 outs. Mabettes dealing from the pitcher's mount. That's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even it up at 1-1. Catches the inside corner for call, second strike. DP Turner now working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mabettes delivers. Ooh, inside. He anticipated that, but he let it go. It was way too inside, so that evens the count. 2-2. That's over the outside corner. He knew it. He knew it as it passed him that he was just struck out. So a big K for Heidi Mabettes. We're going into the bottom of the fourth, still knotted at 1. Kid Paul 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Noah McLean 1 for 1, and Ken Bernal 0 for 1. Fabio Fabulo's at 48 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. His ERA's at a 3.0.
Kid Paul locked in.
Yes, sir. Kid Paul at the plate takes the first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Fabulo coming to the plate quickly. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a high fly ball into shallow center field. The center fielder is calling for it. And Slash Trips will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Noah McLean. Noah McLean.
All right, Noah McLean, 1,000 average still on fire. Straight to Johnny Ranero at shortstop. 2 down.
Ken Bernal, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today with no batting average so far in the playoffs. But I think this is his first appearance. First pitch to Bernal's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That's ripped. Foul.
Finally gets it
into the stands around the left field stands. No balls, 2 strikes.
Jeez.
That's popped up into left field. The left fielder is there calling for it, and he'll make the catch for the third out. And Benitez retires the side. We're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's Sawteeth 1, Ramblers 1, Evan Chukov 0 for 1 with a strikeout, Lester Bronco 1 for 2, and Jude Benitez 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Heidi Mabettes is 71 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Her ERA is at a 2.25.
Oh, Pete, we cannot get the offense going, and it's a matter of time. I don't think we can keep holding these guys to 1 run. It's the top of the 5th. It's a 1-1 ball game. Pressure climbing up through the roof. Heidi Mabettes throwing 71 pitches. We're going to have to go long relief if hopefully she get out of the 5th. She winds up and throws on the ground to Adoya, who's going to dive to his... I didn't know if he needed to dive or not, but he dives, gets the ball, throws the first. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good start. Lester Bronco now 1 for 2 with a single. He's a tough out. Les Bronco. He's hitting .333 in the playoffs. There's a pop-up into the left field. Sawteeth waving it off. Pete, we're looking at 2 pitches with 2 outs. And there we are. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Let's get another out and another pitch. Jude Benitez 1 for 2 with a single. What can she throw him that can get him to ground out or fly out? Pressure way up. Jude's a power hitter. There it is, a liner in the right field. Diving. Sawteeth can't get it. That's going to be multiple bases. Sawteeth with his brand new bumper throws it in. And holds him up in second for a double. Well, we couldn't do 3 pitches in a row, people. Let's get Hank Liner out. What do you say, buddy? 1 for 2.
I'm up for that. Let's see what we can do here.
Outfield's going deep just in case. So you got a fast runner at second base, and outfield single brings him home, puts him up 2-1. And there's a liner out in the right field. Kid Paul somehow traps it. I thought he caught it. Wow.
Trapped it. I did too. Looked to me like he caught it. Another run scores though.
Yep, all right. Another run scores. You got 1 on now, 2-1. Sawteeth. That was real close. Great. And they're hitting every first pitch now, Pete. Every first pitch she throws, they're nailing it.
Yeah. I got to get better with my pitch selection, I guess.
Well, maybe throw one that's totally a ball and see if they keep swinging, 2 outs. We need 1 more. Check swing strike 1 in there. Her slash trips the tense rally starter. Foul back up here behind the fence. 0-2. We just need 1 more. Yeah, throw trash. Maybe. Yes! Inside strike 3. We get out of it with just 1 run, Pete. That's a success.
Yeah, they should be able to come back from that. So we're going into the bottom of the 5th. Sawteeth take a 2-1 lead over the Ramblers. Hector Clements 0 for 1. Linda Hand 1 for 1. And Emilio Iduya 0 for 1. Fabio Fabulo at 55 pitches with a strikeout. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is tense but fit. His contact is way down. He's 0 for 1 today. I don't know what to do with these guys.
I don't know either. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count. Pressure climbing up a little bit. Bottom of the... We need more runs, Ramblers. Easy pop up. Almost an infield fly. The second baseman, Turner gets it for the first out.
God bless. Linda Hand, the center fielder's neutral and fit. A 1 for 1 with a single. I don't get it. It's right on the reticle. I don't know. Fly ball into the left field.
Look at how long it's in the air.
Foul territory. Benitez is able to get over there and make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Emilio Iduya, the second baseman. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't seem to do it. Late swing, foul ball, third base line. 2 quick outs, 0-1. Foul back, 0-2. Maybe next year, right into the glove of Hank Liner.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is freaking ridiculous. We're going into the top of the 6th. Sawteeth 2 runs on 8 hits. Ramblers 1 run on 4 hits. All 4 of which I think they got in the first inning. Johnny Bags 1 for 2 with a double. John Renero 1 for 2, and DP Turner 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Heidi Mabettes has thrown some stuff. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten a hit for at least 2-3 innings now.
Right.
Johnny Bags, the right fielder, is 1 for 2 with a double.
I'm worried about throwing her much more, but I guess I'll start.
She's at 79 pitches. She's got 6 Ks. First pitch, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. She's given up 8 hits, 2 earned runs. There's a roller foul along the first base slide. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on.
Ooh.
That's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Mabettes throwing 83.
Oh.
That's inside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. There's a roller, and that's going to get to Iduya. He's going to turn around, pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. And then steps Johnny Renero, the shortstop. He's locked in and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. Renero hitting .333 with 2 RBIs in the playoffs. Top of the 6th. Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1. John Renero hits that one hard but foul into the left field stand. So no balls, 1 strike. There's a shot into center field, and Linda Hand is there. She'll make the catch on the warning track for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps D.P. Turner, the second baseman. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI today. He's hitting .167 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. That one coming earlier in the game. Helped them tie up this ball game. So Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1. Heidi Mabettes deals. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to D.P. Turner. No balls in a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Turner's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Mabettes dealing. That one's fouled back out of play. He'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Mabettes throwing her 90th here. And he gets enough to push that one foul. He's going to force another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty.
Oh,
that's high and inside. Turner, he almost got Turner to chase, but he was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That's fouled off out of play.
Jeez.
He will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller. That's going to get to Hector Clemens. He's going to take it himself and step on first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It is Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1, Swindle Heath 0 for 2, Spray Bellamy 1 for 2, Johnny Contreras 0 for 1, Fabio Fabulo at 61 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is down to a 1.80. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is in neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. His batting average is down to a .571 in the playoffs. He favors the outside pitch. First pitch in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that's going to be on the line into right field, and Johnny Baggs is going to come up throwing. So Swindle Heath is going to turn around and come back. It was going to be a close play, and the way I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Spray
I get
Bellamy.
you. Better safe than sorry. Spray Bellamy, 1 for 2 on the day. Pressure way up. A home run gets us in the lead. Foul ball, third base line. Souvenir. Oh, look, I think the long ball is the only way we're going to get in this. Strike 2. 0-2 got him in the hole. Fabio throwing only his 67th pitch. Ball low at the bottom of the 6th here. He's on a good pace. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There he goes for second base. A hit and run, and they're going to get the double play anyway. Look at that, Pete. Wow, what a play by the Sawteeth.
Johnny Contreras, the catcher, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today.
That was like they knew. It's like they knew.
Just the ball doesn't come off the bat. I mean, it just 2 straight balls to Johnny Contreras. That one's fouled back out of play. 2 balls and a strike. That's outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. That's in it for a called strike. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty in the top of the 6th. That's fouled back. He'll get another pitch. Fabulo at 76 pitches.
Wow.
That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Contreras. And that'll retire the side. We're going to go into the top of the 7th.
Wow.
Sawteeth 2, Ramblers
that was a strike.
1. Evan Chukov 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Lester Bronco 1 for 3. And Jude Benitez 2 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Mabettes at 93 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. Or ERA's at a 3.0. Evan Chukov, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's a first pitch slayer, 0 for 2 tonight.
Might want to give him a rest. It's up to you. Pressure up. Top of the 7th. It's a 1-run ball game.
Let's see how she starts this one.
All right. The Ramblers could still get in this thing.
Only 1 run.
Hardliner past the mound, and that's a clean single. Oh, they didn't give him to me. They didn't give it to me, so he's going to get extra bases. No, he holds up because Linehan's got a rocket arm. What is that? Oh my gosh.
She's got a rocket arm, all right. Oh, Lord. It couldn't be any funnier. Yeah, you're done.
That is... We've seen a lot of things this season. It made us wonder if this was a pre-concluded game. That's another one to add to the list.
Yep. So we're in the 7th, right?
Yeah, that's a double now with
So-
no outs.
I think I'm going to go with Testa.
That's good. Oh. All right, Jada Testa. Heidi Mabettes coming out before anything else happens. Jada Testa's coming in, the relief pitcher. Mostly for her accuracy, also better than average velocity and good junk. She's a clutch pitcher with elite changeup. She hasn't pitched yet in the playoffs. She's very well rested, throws her forefinger mixed up with the curveball and changeup with the pressure way up. If Jada Testa can get us out of this, Pete, we're still in it. If not, swing and a miss, strike one. If not, then we're looking at taking the off season. Breaker there for strike, 0-2. He's a tough out, but she's an ace. Swing and a miss, strike three. Way to start it off with a strikeout. Unfortunately, that's only the first out. And that's going to bring in Jude Benitez. Jude Benitez now hits one straight into the glove of Swindle Heath for the second out. Pete, 2 quick outs. Jada Testa looking good so far.
The third baseman, number 6,
Hack Liner now 2 for 3. And if Jada Testa get past him and get the third out, that would be great. Only her 5th pitch. Breaker, foul ball, first base line, souvenir. Outfield single would be horrible. Check swing on that one, high and up. Misses ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. We just need one more out to go. Jada Testa thinking it over, gets the right signal from Contreras. Winds to throw. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 the count. She's got him in a good spot. Jada Testa looking good. Gets him on the outside corner. Way to go, JT.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Noah McLean 1 for 2, and Kenny Bernal 0 for 2. Fabio Fabio at 76 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 1.50. It's only 1 run, boys. We can still get this thing. Kid Paul, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
First pitch by Fabulo. Inside corner, strike 1.
Oh,
the count.
come on.
It's okay. He's locked in. 2 quick strikes. Got him in the hole. Pressure way up. Let's see here. 3-pitch strikeout. Wow, he made easy work. Kid Paul was a non-factor.
Noah McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit. Favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. I don't know if the game's trying to give it to us or trying to cheat us. But
Yeah.
Ball 1. There's a shot. That should be a single.
Nope.
No, DP Turner laid out, made the catch. And, of course, Noah McLean being the slowest guy on the team, he got thrown out. 2 outs. In steps Kenny Bernal, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 2 today.
I've never seen such good defense by any team. These Sawteeth are playing perfect baseball in the field. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Up and in misses ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Late swing, foul back off the fence. 1-2. Outside corner.
Pete.
Horrible pitch. Swing and a miss. How many Ks do we have against us?
A lot. We're going into the top of the 8th. It is Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a strikeout / trips. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Johnny Bags 1 for 3 with a double. Jada Testa had 8 pitches with 2 strikeouts. No ERA. Yeah, that was a crappy pitch to swing at.
Oh, man.
Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. I don't know if it's nerves or what, but I even when I hit the ball, it doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't go anywhere. First pitch, in there for called strike. Strike 1. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit.
Oh, Sturdy. Swing at
That was
that.
a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 8th. Sawteeth up by 1.
Oh.
That's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Sturdy Woodman, the Sawteeth first baseman.
Fans thought it was in there.
There's a shot.
Yes.
And that's a leaping catch by Hector Clemens. 1 out. Instep / trips. The center fielder, he's tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today. He's a bad ball hitter and a rally starter. Pressure is up on Jada Testa. First pitch, fouled off. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Trips. That's in there for a call. Second strike, and now Trips is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. / Trips playing center field for the Sawteeth. That's outside. He lets it go. Ball 1. That's fouled off. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a roller that's going to be foul along the first base side. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes / Trips. 2 Ouch. And in steps Johnny Bags, the right fielder. He's clutch. 1 for 3 with a double. So that is Jay DeTesta's third K of the playoffs in an inning and 2/3. Johnny Bags, the right fielder. Jay DeTesta delivers. That's high, ball 1. Bags was anticipating that pitch.
Sure he was.
Too far outside. That's inside in there for a called strike. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Testa with a big sneeze.
Oh.
That's low, ball 2. Again, Bags looked like he wanted to go for it, but was able to hold up. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And Testa just overpowered Johnny Bags with that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
That catches the inside corner for a called third strike, and down goes Johnny Bags. We're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Sawteeth 2, Ramblers 1. Hector Clements 0 for 2, Linda Hand 1 for 2, Emilio Iduya 0 for 2, and Fabio Fabulo at 85 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
Now in the game, Top Lift.
Sturdy Woodman's going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Tough Lift. Tough Lift is a B-ranked catcher first baseman. He's got no speed, but he is a better-than-average fielder with a better-than-average arm. He's neutral and fit. He's committed no errors. He's got no batting average, hit no home runs in the playoffs, but he is known as a choker, and the choker trait means that he has a -5 to all skills when pressure is high. The effect is doubled when pressure is extreme. So that may come into play with what's going on here. First pitch to Hector Clements is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That's high and inside. Ball 1. 1-1. That's fouled off. 1-2. That's fouled off. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball into right field. The right fielder on the run, and Johnny Bags will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Linda Hand.
Man.
She's tense.
Hey.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. I did the last one. You do this one.
All right, so Fabulous coming out. Max Primo coming in. I think he pitched the last game. A-ranked closing pitcher. No, mostly for his crazy junk and accuracy and better than average velocity. He's a great closer. Rally stopper. Well rested. Pressured through the roof. Throws a forefinger, mixes it up with a curveball and a changeup. And he's throwing to Linda Hand, who's tense. You might want to pull her. Instead, she gets a liner to center field. This is going to be caught for the second out.
1 up, 1 down for Primo. Emilio Iduya, the second baseman, 0 for 2. Favors the outside pitch. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Iduya's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
No, what are you doing?
That's ripped foul. 1-1 now to Iduya.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Iduya behind the count 1-2.
Oh my gosh,
That's
Pete.
lifted into the air into shallow center field. The shortstop, Renero, will make the catch for the third out. We're going to go into the top of the 9th. Sawteeth 2 runs on 9 hits. The Ramblers 1 run on 5 hits with an error. Johnny Renero 1 for 3. DP Turner 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Evan Chukoff 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Jay DeTesta 23 pitches with 4 strikeouts.
John Renero 1 for 3 with a single. If we can keep these guys from hitting a home run, Pete, we could stay in this and have a huge comeback in the bottom of the 9th. Pressure way up. Jay DeTesta's got to get past them all, though. First pitch, breaker misses way out. Ball 1 to look out. Fans leaning forward. It's only a 2-1 game. Anticipates it. Jump. Oh, race. Spray ball me reaches up. Makes the grab.
Catch. Yeah, nice grab. Woo.
All right, so now you got DP Turner. Pressure still through the roof. 1 out. Top of the 9th. 2-1 Sawteeth. Hard liner diving. Second baseman can't make it. Linda Hand's going to throw it in. This time she throws it to the cutoff. And it's going to bring in Evan Chukoff. 1 for 3 with a single. Now, he's hitting .429 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. Pressure still through the roof. If he gets a ground ball into a double play, Pete, that would be exciting. 27th pitch by Jay DeTesta. Oh, no. Instead, it's going to be extra bases and another run. Look at that. Coming around third for home. It's a double, and that makes it 3-1. Instead, it's yeah.
That's the Ramblers season right there.
Yeah, you're hoping for one thing, and it's the opposite.
Yeah. First pitch.
Yep. Hard foul behind the plate. Still not insurmountable, though. 0-1. So stay in there, Jada. Foul ball behind the plate. 0-2. One more to go. Rising fastball up and in, out number 2. All right, so we do need to get a couple more. But Jude Benitez working the mound. Two outs, up and out, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Top of ninth, 3-1 Sawteeth. Looking to sweep this series. Check swing ball 2, but the fans hanging on every ump call. 2-0, 3-0. Looking at walking Jude Benitez. That was ready for strike. The safety off. 3-1 hitter's pitch to a clutch hitter. He's clutch. She's got the clutch in. Curveball misses high. She walks him. Yeah, you got 2 on with 2 out. Hack liner now 2 for 4, 2 singles. The big hack. Outfield going to go deep for the hack man. Pressure boiling. Foul ball first base line. Souvenir. Hard one to Adoya to the 3rd out. All right, Pete, we're in it.
Yep. The Sawteeth 3, Ramblers 1, Swindle Heath 1 for 3, Spray Bellamy 1 for 3, and Johnny Contreras 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Maximo Primo at 5 pitches, gave up nothing. Ramblers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, neutral and fit 1 for 3 with a single. He led the league in home runs this season. And it would be my turn.
Fans are going nuts. There it is. Late swing.
Dagnabbit.
0-1 the count. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans are huge tense situation here. Late swing. Strike 2. 1-2. He's whipping him past him. Pop fly in right field. That's going to be the first out. 2 more to go for the Sawteeth to sweep us.
Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, neutral and fit 1 for 3 with a single. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh,
One
late
out.
swing.
That's fouled off. Strike 1. There's a roller to the shortstop. Renero, he'll make the throw to first for the 2nd out. 2 outs. Nobody on. Johnny Contreras, the catcher, steps in.
Johnny C, last man standing, 0 for 2. We're looking at the end of our season unless he crank. Oh, check swing, strike 1. 0-1 the count there. Easy pop up to 3rd, and that's the end of the season, Pete. It's going to be a Sawteeth sweep. Catches that ball, slash trips for the 3rd out, and the Ramblers were held to nothing. Now, defensively speaking, a great game by the Ramblers, but the offense was nowhere in the state. They retired 2 games before the end of the regular season, and it was just horrible. Sorry about that, fans. The Ramblers scored first. We get 1 in the top of the 1st, but then we had to make sure that they tied us coming right back. They got 1 in the top of the 2nd. Then it was nothing until the 5th inning when the Sawteeth got 1 more. It was a close game, but we couldn't get anything. Finally, the top of the 9th, they had 1 more to make it 3-1, and we don't answer. So the Sawteeth ended up getting just 3 runs on 11 hits. That's the least we've ever held them to. But we only get 1 run on 5 hits with an error. Just
and like I say, I think we got three or 4 hits in the 1st inning. So honestly, they held us to like 2 hits for the rest of the next 8 innings. It's just it
was a fitting end to a tough season, and we shouldn't have been here. Lester Bronco goes 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. We tried. Jude Benitez goes 2 for 4 with a run and a walk and a strikeout. Hack Liner 2 for 5 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Tough Lift comes in, doesn't hit. Slash Trips goes 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Johnny Bags 1 for 4 with a run and a strikeout. Johnny Renero 1 for 4. DP Turner goes 1 for 4 with a run and RBI and a strikeout. And then Evan Chukov 2 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout.
And for the Ramblers, Swindle Heath 1 for 4. Spray Bellamy goes 1 for 4. He did score a run. Maximiliano Blanc goes 1 for 1 and then came up injured, so we had to bring in Johnny Contreras. Contreras goes 0 for 3 and struck out once. Kid Paul, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Noah McLean goes 1 for 3, picks up an RBI. Kenny Bernal goes 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Hector Clements goes 0 for 3. Linda Hand goes 1 for 3. Emilio Aiduya goes 0 for 3. Only 4 strikeouts, though. It seemed like there were a lot more, but with the Ramblers only struck out 4 times. But, I mean, it's just all of the offers. 0 for 0 for 0 for.
I feel bad for the old man, Noah McLean. You know, he's 42 or whatever, stays in, goes to the playoffs. The only guy on the team to get an RBI. He played very well in the last game and this game. Everyone else just let him down. Pitching, Fabio comes in, earns the win, goes 7 in the 3rd inning, has 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is at an amazing 1.23. He's 1-0 on the season. Maximo Primo goes 1 2/3 innings, gives up nothing, and gets the save, and he's 0-2.
And Heidi Mabettes will get the loss. She pitched 6 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 earned runs. She did rack up 6 Ks, which was nice. She's going to leave with a 3.0 ERA and no wins, 1 loss, and no saves. Testa came in, pitched 3 innings, only gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, but she also racked up 5 Ks.
Yeah.
Again, the Rambler pitchers combined for 11 strikeouts, more than twice what the Sawteeth had, but she'll leave with a 3.0 ERA, just like Heidi Mabettes, and no record to speak of.
So, I mean, pitching-wise, we could have won a game with those kind of stats. We just didn't get the offense. Yeah, and also defensively, the Sawteeth played awesome defensive baseball.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like that.
First start of the game is the B-ranked starting pitcher, number 28, Fabio Fabulo. He went 7 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, and 4 strikeouts.
Heidi Mabettes, the B-plus ranked number 53, has a good move when she gets let go by the nemesis to get picked up by a team that goes to the playoffs, and then gets second star of the game. She goes 6 innings, gives up just 9 hits, 2 earned runs, and gets 6 strikeouts.
And then last but not least, number 2, the B-ranked left fielder at first baseman, outfielder Jude Benitez. He went 2 for 4 with a double, and he scored a run. So good for you, Jude. Player stats: Tommy G with 3 hits, 1 RBI, 2 great catches, 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 51%. PJ with 2 hits, 3 great catches, and 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 49%.
Nice. Well,
3 and 2. 3 hits and 2 hits.
Yeah.
Again, it's like I'm sitting here beating myself up going, you suck. Wait, you really have to work on your game because you suck. And you're like, no, because it's happening to Tom too.
Yeah. I suck too.
I mean, when that happens, you start to go. It's got to be the game because. I mean, it's okay if one of us is off. That happens,
Yeah.
But when neither one of you can hit the ball, that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Right. Well, I mean, as they say in Chicago, Pete, there's always next year. The Ramblers get swept. Now, I think
if I could reach through the computer, I would choke you.
I'm reluctant to hit simulate CPU games because I'm afraid it says simulate the rest of the playoffs. I don't want to do that, right? I want to go game by game because we're going to end up watching a couple, right? So I'm going to simulate the next game. It's the Jacks versus the Overdogs. Now the Jacks lost the first one. Overdogs won that one. Why don't you tell me the score of that one, Pete?
I certainly will. The Jacks out to an early lead. Overdogs come roaring back. It's a back and forth battle. Overdogs win it.
Yes.
7-6 in the end, and the underdogs, the wild card team, beats the number 1 ranked team in the Continental Conference, and the Overdogs will be moving on to take on the Sawteeth in the conference finals.
Wow, 2 sweeps in our conference, and now you got 2 Bay Area teams playing each other. There's only 40 miles apart from them. They don't have to travel. That's going to be nice. So it's going to start off at Bengata, and it's going to go then to Sakura and back to Bengata if it has to. All right, on to the other side. You had the the Buzzards lost the first one. Another upset there. The Grapplers hoping to sweep this game down in Tampa Bay. I'm going to tell this one to you, Pete. So this went, Buzzards went out first, and they held on, won big, 7-1 on the road. So they're going to force that to a game 3. It's going to be Perd Lovelorn versus Dozer Benetti back in Guadalajara for that one. So, Pete, why don't you tell us then the Heaters lost that first one. Our old B-Wolves hoping to sweep their series. You want to give us a score of that one?
Sure. All right, so it's back and forth. The Heaters jump out early, but the B-Wolves come back. B-Wolves win it in 13. It was 3-2 in 13 innings, and the B-Wolves will be moving on. The Heaters, with only 7 losses on the season, have been washed out of the playoffs, folks. Their season is over. And the wild card team, again, moving on to the conference finals to take, well, we don't know who they'll face. There's going to be a game 3, but wow, what an upset.
Yeah, what an upset. Not just moving on, but swept. The Heaters was the best record we've ever seen in this game. 31-7. And they get swept by the wild card, like you said. That is crazy. And our old B-Wolves win it, sweep it in Red Rock in Phoenix. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I said after the last game, I said that, Beavis Ortiz in Red Rock, that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hard game. But they went 13, and the B-Wolves able to win. I'm going to have to watch this back, slow down, so I could see
who did what.
See the highlights, that are going past, and see how they did it.
Yeah. All right, so we probably simulate this one, right? Because we don't need to watch any of this round. Grapplers at the Buzzards, right?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Because we'll end up watching, I think, the final. Okay, so finally the last score comes in. The Grapplers go back to Guadalajara to play the Buzzards. You do this one, or no, wait. You called the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call. I'm hoping for the Grapplers. Let's go Tampa. Let's go. The Buzzards jump out first. Tampa comes back, wins it 5-2. DeMarco home run. Wow, Pete, another upset. Every division had an upset, but ours.
Except ours.
Yeah.
All the underdogs won except for us.
That's incredible. Grapplers win in 3. They beat a strong Guadalajara. There will be no Mexican team going to the semifinals, Pete. It's going to be all American on this one. You got so here's looking at the semifinals. It's why don't you do? Well, you do the one. I'll do our conference. So it's going to be those second place Sawteeth against the Oakland Overdogs, who are the wild card. You're going to have Thrash Allmeyer versus Kaioniomo, and then Lefty Southpaw versus Larry LaJoy in Sakura. And if needed, Fabula will take the mound again back at Bengata versus Corker.
And over in the other conference, you got the Grapplers, the third-ranked team, taking on the wild card B-Wolves, who beat out the best team in baseball. They're going to be flying high. First game is going to be Misano going up head-to-head against Fran Giapani, the fourth-ranked pitcher for the B-Wolves. And then the second game will be Novak versus Hurley Bender. That's going to be a tough beat because Hurley Bender is a superstar pitcher. So he's a tough pitcher to hit against. And if they need to, they'll go with Black. The Grapplers will go with Black in the third game, and the B-Wolves will put Beavis Ortiz, the winner of this big matchup against the Heaters. So you got Bender and Ortiz, who have seen probably the toughest competition they're going to see in the playoffs, and they've been victorious. So that's Grapplers got a real uphill fight.
Yeah. So why don't we do this, Pete? Why don't we just stop here? And then, we could do our final episode. Folks, we're out of the playoffs. There's no more Ramblers. But we could watch the final game. And so we could do these. And what we'll do is we'll simulate these. So we'll start that episode off by simulating these two series. And unless we want to watch any of these, I don't know.
I might want to watch, I might...
want to watch the B-Wolves?
Yeah, I like the second game.
Okay. All right. So what we'll do, folks...
Because that'll be in Red Rock.
Yeah. we'll the next episode we'll watch a game at Red Rock, so we'll simulate some and we'll do that and we'll see how that goes. And if it pushes, then we could start the next episode with how that finishes. And we'll work it out. We'll put stuff on the channel that kind of shows how this season ends. But as far as the Ramblers go, folks, we're done. Swept out the playoffs in the first round.
Yeah, and I got to say, I apologize. I thought we put together a really good team in the off season. I was excited about it, and I know that when it started to appear like this team I don't get it. Yeah. I just didn't get it. And again, maybe it's personnel. We don't really have any clutch players. We don't have any RBI heroes. Maybe that was it. There's a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I feel bad because this team should have done a heck of a lot better than they did, and I just don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that in the off season. We're gonna do some hunting, some golfing, and all that stuff like that, and talk about all this. But it was a tough pill as well. I'm just surprised at how we slid at the back end there, and really just the offense just phoned it in. 2 games before the end of the season, we didn't see them. And I thought we played a good game there against that last one against the Sawteeth. That wasn't a bad game. It was bad offense. Defensively, we did okay, but just weird. There's questions we're gonna have to figure out, but we'll do the off season as well. You get to see those. But I guess we should wrap this up for now.
Yeah.
So saying sorry, folks. Thanks for hanging in there with us. It's good to have a little playoff baseball in Dallas. And we will, if you want to check out, see the rest of the season, we recommend you do that. Otherwise, we'll catch you next season. This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And like my partner says, there's always next year. We'll get him next year. And until then, get out of here.